We're going to try to go higher and push it back the other way. There we go. All right, so this is going to serve as a kind of before and after picture. We've come down to clean all this mess up. We're going to get this wire out of here and just clean this place up. We're going to have to remove all of those DirecTV satellites, and we're going to burn what we can, and then we will pile the things that will not burn, or the things that are dangerous to burn, into the trailer and haul them off. So I have to be careful along this side over here. I'm going to move that building. It can't stay there because it's too close to the meter pole. I also have to be aware of the water lines and the septic lines. So it's not going to come without any challenges. But I'm excited to see how it looks once we're all done. All right, here goes nothing. And the building is just collapsing on itself. That's not what I expected to see happen. I gotta go down lower than that. Try to push it from the base. Let's go from this corner over here, maybe. Uh-oh, we're moving. It's moving. And there it stops moving. All right, we're going to have to come back and get this junk here cleaned out and push from this other side. Hey, we moved it though. She does move. That's going to collapse on itself. Which is not a bad thing. It's just going to be harder to move. Yeah, it's going to collapse. All right. Got to rethink this a little bit. Alright, I need to rethink this a little bit. I don't want it to fall back on me. I'd rather it fall the other way if it's going to fall. I would have liked to have just pushed the entire thing. I gotta figure this one here out, folks. We're gonna try to go higher and push it back the other way. There we go. There we go. It's about that time for the cleansing burn. And then we'll start mowing everything out around here. This is gonna be fun. Look at all this junk. And you ought to see the trailer pile that I got. And that right there is what I meant when I said we need a cleansing fire. There's still a little bit of trash, but for the most part, done here. I gotta drop off this one big corner piece. There we go. This is actually too weird not to document. How strange is it? Seriously, how strange is it that after we've gotten everything around here picked up, scooped up, moved away, all the trash for the most part piled up, fire's been burning, a cleansing fire has been burning all day, the one thing that still eludes us is that. If it's not weird enough that a guy his age would have that thing laying around his house, but after all of this, it still sits there. That's spooky. So don't ask me why I picked that thing up. I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna scare Jake with it. I'm gonna take it over to Jake's house when he's at work, and I'm gonna leave it laying around somewhere, and I'm gonna scare the heck out of him with it, because Jake's already spooked easily. Right here to your left, give me that stick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of trash around here. I need something just in case. And Jay, here's something really weird. Why would a 70-something-year-old man have a little stuffed, I'm not going to say anything because I already said a lot of crap about this guy today, so I'm just going to just ignore that, okay?
Well,
but that is a little bit bizarre.
It is. I was about to play a joke on you with it. I was about to say, oh my gosh, Lester, there's a bear.
I remember your Pennywise thing. That was really funny.
God.
From your very first video.
Okay, hold on. We're talking about Pennywise and you want me to go in this little shack? No.
Come on.
And you decide that instead of staying by your owner and getting a good meal every day, I don't know what that is, and that's freaking me out. There ain't no way in hell I'm going by whatever that red thing is. Nope, that's some Pennywise shit. I'm out of here. Nope, nope, nope.
All of that, folks, all of that is the metal and the brick, things that would not burn, that we had to pick up off the ground. Listen to me, y'all. Did y'all hear what I said? Off the ground. This is the stuff we had to pick up off the ground. And that's just the things that would not burn. The things that'll burn are burning. And so I had a lot of folks yesterday in my comments get onto me a little bit. And they said, Lester, you don't really know what the guy's mental state was. He might have had some mental illness. Okay. You know what? It's true. I do not know what the guy's mental state was. I spoke to him 100 times, and he could have a conversation. He got up and drove every day. He had 2 vehicles. He had a decent truck and a newer car, and he went every day to eat breakfast. He also went every day to have lunch, and he would leave again to have dinner. And listen, I'm not trying to, listen to me, I don't really know if you're going to correct no matter what I say. So all I'm trying to say is, the guy was here for 3 years and now he's gone. And I've come out and I've picked up all of his trash and I've burned all the rest. A lot of work, y'all. And so if the guy is going through something, and I'm sure when you lose a wife, you lose your life partner, yes, that is hard. But I think that all of us in the survivor spirit, we stand for something, and we always talk about when you find yourself in a bad spot, and we've all found ourselves in bad spots. Everyone already knows that we're not just about hurricane flood survivors here. You find yourself in a situation, you do have that option just to quit and give up the way Mr. Mike did. And let everyone else take care of you. Or you have the ability to get up and say, you know what, I'm going to do what I can to make this day productive. L.E., goes to church, and his pastor talks a lot about the purpose-driven life. And he says, if you just strive every day to fulfill your purpose, and all of our purposes are different, y'all. I'm not a holy man, okay? Let's make that understood. I am not a religious person. As a matter of fact, church has done more harm to me than what it's done good. I've never been around as many hypocrites as I have been at the number of churches that I've gone to. Oh man, I done made a lot of y'all angry. But I'll tell you again, I'm not a church person, okay? So, but Ellie will tell you that his pastor talks about living a purpose-driven life. That's just not on Sunday morning. That's not Sunday morning. And so what we do as humans, y'all, we find a purpose, something that's purposeful, and we strive to do it. And like I say, all of our purposes in life are different. There ain't nobody's gonna have the same purpose as me. Oh God, I hope not. I hope that Mr. Mike comes out okay on all this. But I will tell you one thing. Polite request after polite request after polite request. Y'all have met Joanne and Uncle Raleigh. They don't have a mean bone in their body. But if this is just a small piece of what I picked up out of the yard, y'all, this is not including all the stuff he had stacked around his home that he took with him to wherever he's living now. And so if hoarding, I don't know if you want to call hoarding a mental issue, because my dad has that issue, and my Uncle Raleigh have that issue. But just uncleanliness and taking all of your stuff and littering up someone else's property. It's not property Mike paid for. It's not property that Mike ever paid a penny towards. Wouldn't even pay the water that he used. Anyway, I think that I've made enough videos about this. The tractor and the ability to help Joanne and Uncle Raleigh. And as much as you can say, Lester, you're such a nice guy for helping them, it also helps me, because that right there was an eyesore. That right there was something that we were trying to always hide in our videos. And so now it's gone. So goodbye and good riddance.